Hey everyone.
Just finishing listening to the sermon here. Darren finishes up. Say hi in the chat and once you join us. You can probably hear that.
I'm still preaching.
That's great. I say that a lot on these chats.
That's great.
Yeah, I say that all the time. That's great.
We watch them again, usually after the live chat, after it's a debacle, a big fiasco. We watch it again, go, oh, what's going on wrong this time? And yeah, I see all this silly things I do. And
but I say that's great.
You say that's great.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
It is great.
So welcome. It's Sunday morning, July 19th. It's so great to see you all. Hey, Shaw and Shanika.
Bit of overlap, eh? Yeah. Overlap for sure.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's interesting.
Hey, good morning, George and Chris and Janice, Rose. Yeah. So good. Did anyone look up Romper Room? I never did. I should look up Romper Room. That just reminds me of Romper Room. The TV, the Canadian, I think it was a Canadian TV kids program. I don't know. Maybe it was American. I don't know. But she would hold up her mirror and she'd look in there and she'd name all the kids who were watching.
I see Victor. I see Dennis this morning.
Yeah, hey guys.
Hello, Dee, Rose.
So good to see everybody. So
glad you're with us
on this beautiful day out today. Another warm day, and we're happy to be joining with everyone. As everyone joins, there's Topher and Steve. It's great to see you.
Yeah, welcome. Glad you're here.
How has everybody been doing? How's your week been going? Do you have a word or a phrase that would describe your past week? Fire it into the chat.
Yeah.
Let us know. What's a word or phrase that would have described your last week? What about you?
Oh boy. I don't know. Continuing? Continual?
Continual? Victor said exhausting. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're teaching right now, right, Victor? So, yes, I'm sure you've got lots of marking and stuff to do, and scrambled, busy and
wavering.
Tiring. Wow, there is there's a bit of what's the word? When things are all the same.
Oh, a theme?
There's a bit of a theme here.
Well,
wavering, busy.
I was thinking that
Janice, beef.
I like that.
Have you been eating lots of beef?
I was thinking that
hamburger.
It was BC has done really well, and it seems like there's light at the end of the tunnel, and then it seems like there's bad news again, and we're not close to as where we'd hope to be at this time.
Yeah.
I remember back in March where I thought, we'll take a couple of weeks off from the church, until this blows over.
Yeah,
and
I know.
So when I say continuing, it's just like, it's kind of the weight of what we're all going through.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel that from time to time. I feel great today, but some days it's like, oh man, this is still happening. And I know you're all with it. With us in it, and we're with you in it, and but that's what I was thinking about.
Right. So Dennis, he catered a barbecue last night for the owner of their home, where they live.
Wow.
Massive organic grass-fed rib eyes.
So cute, Lily screaming theme. Oh yeah. We didn't
I got the word. I don't know.
It's creeping up. Robert said beaches were full yesterday. Yeah. It's like, what do you do, right? People want normal again. People want to enjoy the weather and the week, and then you read about people coming across the border. I don't know. It's frustrating, but we're trusting God.
It's tough. You don't want to live. You don't want to live a life where you're continuously outraged about everything.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
But still, there's something in us that we want to.
Appreciated your prayer today, Kate. Thank you so much.
That's great.
There is to acknowledge and for us to say that the church is not perfect, and that we are part of an issue that's acceptable, right? Like that's the right thing to say.
We need to acknowledge that
and to ask forgiveness for those things that we've done. Maybe obviously not consciously, but part of the whole machinery of it, of systemic racism, or just putting the the church is supposed to be putting people up, bringing people up, and elevating people, and we don't always do that well, or historically, anyways. So thank you for praying for that.
We need to continue to be open to God's words of
for sure
correction and and conviction. So welcome. Did you guys get your telegram today?
Your info sheet
telegram. If you haven't joined Telegram, do that, and
there were 3 or 4 people, I think, that added this past week.
I think so. So we'll let you know every couple of weeks. We'll send out the link again to join the Kingsway channel and remind you. But it's one way to get connected into the life of Kingsway Church, and I sent that out this morning. It was the first time that I was the one that did it. I think
Good for you.
I've got a few things to learn still. It didn't look as fancy as Lonnie's did, but I'm learning. So, and another way to stay connected into the life of Kingsway Church is to know about our website, kingswayfoursquare.com, and on the website you can. There's a prayer button, and so if you have a prayer need, or even a need, just a physical need where, like things are just rough right now, maybe you have a financial need, or just you're moving, you need help, or whatever it is, there's a button on
someone
there.
To help me move a couch.
And we'd like to make that possible. And there's also information about giving and our kids program. So kingswayfoursquare.com is a great way to stay connected into the life of our church. Another way to stay connected is to make sure that you're reaching out to each other. If you have a home group that you have been a part of, then continue to get together as best as you can. Social or safe distances, and one way you can do that is to book our church building. We've got a large auditorium that we've marked out with 6 feet apart.
Yep.
So that when you get together, you can stay the 2 meters or 6 feet apart, and still see people face to face, and but also get together with your friends, with your life group, in large areas, in backyards, in parks. So what are you reading there?
I'm just reading what the Kingsway Church is putting up here. It's got our website, got our how to connect with us, and so
how to give. These are all important ways to stay connected into the life of the church, to engage with the life of the church. One of the some of the points of engagement are giving. Are you giving? That's a way that shows you're engaged into the life of the church. Are you connecting with other people during the week? That's a way to show you're engaged into the life of the church. And engagement is super important, more than just like watching the video on Sunday morning, to actually be reaching out and reaching into.
It's one of the reasons we do this live chat. I mean, this is really, sometimes it's hokey, sometimes it's thoughtful, and sometimes it's just us rambling. But there's an engagement that we see happening on the chat when people are connecting with one another. So I hope you're feeling engaged that way too. But Beth's right; those are all ways to be engaged. Give someone a call.
Yeah, and we've got a prayer night coming up in 2 weeks, like Kate told us, on August 7th. August the 2nd. Yeah.
So
we'll let you know more about that as it gets closer. So so let's stay connected, and you can also reach out personally to Darren or myself at Darren at kingswayfoursquare.com, or Beth at kingswayfoursquare.com, and we would love to just connect with you one-on-one. Or you can reach out to the church at info@kingswayfoursquare.com with any questions or concerns, or
We've been reading the Narnia book with our kids.
We have. There it is, Narnia.
And what chapter are we on? Like 7 or something?
We're going to be reading chapter 7, maybe today. If we have time today.
And the packet we got from the church.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Has all these little things inside. I think we made snow.
Yes.
Should we tell people what's in the packets? Well, I'll show you one thing.
One thing, yeah.
I'll show you one thing that we got. We got these packets of instant snow.
After that was the first chapter.
The first chapter,
Lucy goes to Narnia for the first time.
We opened a packet of instant snow, and I don't know if you can see it, but in here,
you add water.
We made some snow. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, so that's kind of fun.
Talk to Rose. Kids at KingswayFoursquare.com.
Yes. And sign up for Sunday Kids Zone or Summer Kids Zone.
Summer Kids Zone, and read Narnia with your kids.
Oh yeah, it's great. Short chapters.
Short chapters. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's such a good story, and it's got a lot of spiritual theme and a lot of God in it.
The kids have just all gone into Narnia, yes. And they're all there now, and they found out that
Mr. Tumnus has been taken away. Oh no.
Yes. So yeah.
So do that. Yeah. And camp. One more day to sign up for camp.
Tomorrow is the last day for kids camp.
You've been waiting to sign up your child for kids camp,
it's time.
Do it now. Do it today, right now. It's probably best to stop listening to me and to go sign up right now.
You could do that right now.
Oh yeah,
you could.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could open another window on your computer. Your computer and go to FoursquareKidsCamp.com. That's where you sign up, and it's in the link is in our chat there too.
There in the chat.
Yeah, so those are some great opportunities for kids and youth. Stay in touch with Jackie, youth@KingswayFoursquare.com if you want to send an email, but I'm sure she's connected on all of the grams and places.
So. Chris asked who's going to be on the receiving end of that summer snowball. Well, if anyone comes over today, maybe we'll have to have a snowball fight.
Walk past our house.
Maybe I'll throw it at Skinny Dog.
Oh, we see Skinny Dog.
I got a picture. Do you want to see Skinny Dog? Does anyone care about Skinny Dog? You can see Skinny Dog's ribs. Poor Skinny Dog. I'll show you. This is a picture. He was across the street.
Yeah,
that's Skinny Dog.
There's Skinny Dog.
It's a whippet. I think it's a whippet.
I think so too.
Yeah. Very nice.
So there's Skinny Dog. Yeah, he's so great.
We don't know his name
owner's
yet,
nice too. We should ask his owner next time we see her.
Yeah, you've talked to her, right?
Briefly, just in passing, we haven't had. Yeah. Anyways, so David Phipps asks, "How is your family, PD?"
My family's doing well. Like I said, I saw them on Tuesday night.
His brothers and sisters.
My brothers and sisters, and then I saw my mom yesterday. I am the designated visitor for our family to see my mom, which is exciting because only one person from a family can see the people in that care home. And so I got to visit her for 45 minutes on Thursday, and then tomorrow I get to see her again for 45 more minutes. She's happy and lovely and always asking what's going on.
Yeah, your mom is a beautiful woman.
I'll show you a nice picture of her face and her smile.
That's Elsie Peters, Darren's mom.
I sat across the table from her. I was not allowed to touch her, which is unfortunate. I couldn't give her a hug. I had to wear my mask, and I had answered a lot of questions. They took my temperature at the beginning and the end of our session together. They're being very cautious, which is good because those care homes have been really hard hit a lot across Canada. So it's great to see her. I can see her once a week. And it's like a 6-foot table. It's kind of like visiting someone in prison. It's a little sad, but one day I'll be able to see her again and give her a hug, actually. But for now, I get to visit her. So she's doing well. David, thank you for asking. And my brothers and sisters are doing well. We're doing okay.
Yeah. So, is there anything else we need to? We're planning something in the works. We're planning a get together, a social distance, masked up get together for the over 65 crowd in the church. So stay tuned if you're part of that crowd. We'll be letting you know some details about maybe getting together on some weekday morning or two, and just.
Yeah, we're gonna have open up the auditorium for some of our seniors to come together because they can't all be a part of this. They're fortunate if they are a part of this weekly gathering, but many of them are not part of it. So we want to make a room for them, make space for them to do that. So that's coming together. We'll let you know more about it as it comes. Chris says, I guess you're the responsible one. I'm really not, but my oldest brother, he's quite social, and so he's not really keeping his bubble intact very well. And my oldest sister, she's got a couple weeks where she's going away camping, and she won't be able to see mom. My next brother works in a business where a lot of people come into his shop, and they're not very careful. And my other sister lives in Kelowna, so it fell to me, which I'm happy about. It's pretty exciting, pretty nice.
Yeah, it's great. So do you have anything else we need to get across?
I don't think so.
No. Yeah,
great to see you. Nice to spend 15 minutes with you.
Yeah.
And hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. I hope that you sense the presence of the Lord. These messages we've been having about being spiritually stable from Philippians chapter 4. I hope that's been inspiring and encouraging to you. Yeah. Know that it's God's word. He loves you. He cares about you so much, and he wants to have this great communion with you. So continue to speak to him.
Yeah, we love you guys. We are blessed to be a part of the Kingsway family. And reach out if you have any needs. We would love to pray together or pray for you and encourage you. And keep being awesome, Kingsway family.
Yeah.
See you later. Have a good Sunday.
God bless you.
Bye. God bless you.